With over 200 million drivers, you've done more than make Ford America's all-time best-selling auto brand. Your purchases have enabled Ford and Ford dealers to donate billions to communities. This June, celebrate Ford and Ford dealers' commitment of an important additional donation to Feeding America, Habitat for Humanity, the American Red Cross, and Team Rubicon. Ford Motor Company, from America, for America.
Based on Automotive News Almanac historical data and industry-reported sales data from 1909 through 2024 CY.
Add dry eye relief to your routine with Refresh Optive Mega 3, a lubricating eye drop with a moisture-rich, preservative-free formula, enhanced with inactive ingredients like flaxseed oil and antioxidants. This formula supports all 3 tear film layers and provides advanced hydration to instantly moisturize and soothe dry eyes. Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed, so you can make it part of your wellness routine. Find Refresh online or in the eye drop section at all major retailers. FSA and HSA eligible.
What does Zyn really give you? Not just smoke-free nicotine satisfaction, but also real freedom to do more of what you love, when and where you want to do it. Why bring Zyn along for the ride? Because America's #1 nicotine pouch opens up all the possibilities of right now. With Zyn, you don't just find freedom, you keep finding it. Find your Zyn. Learn more at Zyn.com. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
With PayPal, I can pay now or pay in 4. No interest and no fees. Now feast your ears on this prime-cut musical meat. You can pay your own way. Don't just pay, PayPal.
Subject to approval, eligibility varies. Learn more at paypal.com/pay-in-4.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Welcome to the full show. You get a whole hour of us, whether you like it or not, my friend.
Take that.
Yeah, it's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And, of course, Wednesday is always one of our favorites because it's all about our ideas.
I think we say this every week.
Yes, with what's on our mind.
It's like a freestyle Wednesday.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean?
And I'm just saying right now, I have the idea for the biggest new reality show ever.
I love reality shows.
I know. So you got to hear what my idea is and tell me if you agree.
Okay.
Oh, and Jeff's phone is apparently sabotaging him.
Of course it is.
We'll go into it, plus a brand new second date update today. But first, we always love to go over those comments. Alexis, what's some of your favorites?
Yeah, Caitlin said, I'm a house cleaner and I've binged every segment while working. I can't get enough.
That's so cool.
Do we make you clean faster because you're angry or slower because you want to ingest it?
That's a good point.
I don't know. Or is it down there? Or do you not get to do a good job because you're laughing so hard you can't see what you're cleaning?
Just streaks everywhere.
Just Windex on the counter.
Hey, thank you so much for listening at work. You're awesome. And let's get this show started.
Yeah.
Some people in this country want world peace.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Others want affordable health care.
Also a dream.
But that would be the best.
The rest of us logical folks just want to bring T-Rex back to life.
No. That's not what we should be spending the money on, Jeff.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We're avoiding that.
It doesn't seem like too much to ask.
Really?
To revive an extinct animal from 65 million years ago.
It doesn't seem like there's any movies or literature that prove that it's a bad idea.
Well, a new poll came out.
Update on the poll.
It asked thousands of Americans, would you visit a real-life Jurassic Park?
A dino zoo?
Brooke, what do you say? Would you take your kids to J Park?
No.
No?
No, and not only that, is every time I go to a zoo, which I appreciate zoos, I know that there's a good person, I get so sad that the animals are in there.
You know what? It is true.
I would be like, little raptor is having a hard time, buddy.
He's just running in a circle.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, I was a little surprised that only 26% of people said they would go.
Yeah.
The majority, 56%, gave it a hard pass and said, yeah, no thanks. I've seen the movies. It doesn't end well. Well, spoiler alert, movies aren't real. Okay? And you know what? I bet dinosaurs are actually really, really nice. But frickin' Spielberg smear jobbed him, made him eat a guy off the toilet. Now everybody thinks they're like apex killers.
Yeah.
Some of them are actually predators.
When
Jeff.
really they're just fluffy kittens.
Have you ever met a dinosaur before?
No.
No, that's right. You're judging them without even knowing them. Spielberg did them dirty. Classic Hollywood fear-mongering. Got us judging these gentle giants before we even know one. It's sickening.
Spielberg brought us E.T. and we're still scared of aliens.
That's also... Wait, does Steven Spielberg just, scare us?
Yeah, he's fear-mongering, like he always likes to do. Maybe that T-Rex was chasing that Jeep to tell it to slow down because it was driving through a school zone.
That's
Did anybody think of that?
Yeah, I can smell. Maybe its battery was getting low.
Yes.
It was trying to help
And when it actually ate the people, it didn't mean to.
No, it only ate the bad ones anyway.
Okay.
So let's remove the hateful stigma against dinosaurs, please, as we get into the shot collar question of the day with our digital producer who promises to write something mean and hateful on Steven Spielberg's Instagram when we're done with this.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Jake.
Do your thing.
Today is National Cheese Day. It's a sacred 24 hours where we pause to honor the one thing that never lets us down, processed dairy fat.
Are you about to ask this question without putting a cheese platter in front of me?
Yeah.
Sorry, Brooke. Well, cheese, doesn't judge you for your mistakes. Cheese doesn't try to change you into something you're not.
Well,
no, cheese loves you in ways your spouse never could.
Yeah, seriously. Cheese does that one thing I like.
That's why today I'm going to test your knowledge of curds in a special cheesy or easy edition of Plenty of 20. So you guys will say a number 1 through 20. I'll give you a fun fact about cheese. You just have to tell me if that fact is cheesy, false, or easy, true.
Okay.
Alexis, cheesy or easy?
This
Not
is going
true
to
or
get
false.
confusing.
We'll start with the woman who has a restraining order against pepper jack cheese because of those little spicy red bits. That's Alexis.
Only the red thing.
3.
Number 3, Alexis, mozzarella was named after a cow that could sing opera. Is that cheesy or easy?
Mozzarella.
A cow doing opera.
Yeah.
Think about it. Imagine it. Get in your
It's
brain.
kind of funny because cows, when you hear a cow really get at it, it can hold a note long, like a... I can see
It's a
an
very
opera
good
note.
cow.
Thank you.
Some of the best opera singers are larger people.
Whoa.
Prima donna. Hey, no, the prima donna.
Large voices, right?
No, like big bosoms. And,
Yeah,
I mean, I see
bigger
what you're
diaphragms
saying.
so they could sing better.
I don't know if I believe it, but it's so cute that let's just hope it's true and say easy.
Alexis says easy. Alexis, that was clearly false.
I would have said
It would have been
Dang
cute.
it.
Mozzarella comes from the Italian word mozzare, meaning to cut off, which was referring to how the cheese is portioned.
I see.
That's interesting.
Alexis, the fool, out. Over to Brooke. 3 is off
Sorry, I
the
have
board.
faith in cows.
Give me 8.
I'd go to a cow opera.
Number 8. Brooke, in certain cities of Wisconsin, up until the 1940s, there was a law that you must carry cheese in your car during winter. Is that cheesy or easy?
Well, I come from a wintry, stormy place, and that sounds actually like a pretty good emergency plan.
For why?
Because if your car gets stuck, you have to have something to eat. Else you die. Because
there's-
emergency services can't get to you if it's icy roads and you spin out and you're in a ditch.
That's what the passenger in your car is for.
I'm going to say, what's our choices?
Oh my gosh. Brooke.
Oh, you thought I'd be the one to not know.
Thank you,
Alexis
Alexis.
is
Brooke,
great
we're
on it.
playing
Easy is-
cheesy or easy.
Make her lock it
Those
in.
both sound like right answers to me.
No one tell her what's true or false.
I hope Spielberg makes a terrible movie about cheese.
I guess I'm going to follow Alexis's lead because I believe this is true. So I think I'm saying easy.
Brooke says easy.
Oh!
That's cheesy.
What does that mean?
False.
That's false. There's no law requiring cheese transport, but Wisconsin does love cheese, just not that much.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was a handful. Jose, 3 and 8 are off the board.
Let's go 5.
Number 5. Jose, the world's most expensive cheese is made from female platypus milk.
What the
Is
frick?
that cheesy or easy?
Hey.
A lot of udder talk today.
Oh my gosh. I think not a platypus. I've never, I can't imagine in a fancy wine cheese conversation. They're like, have you had the North American platypus?
Yeah, the word
brie?"
isn't right?
No, I think that this is cheesy.
Jose says cheesy.
That means false.
Brooke,
Yeah.
she figured it out. Jose says cheesy.
Yeah!
Good job, Jose. It is cheesy. It's actually donkey milk called Pule cheese that comes from Serbia. Goes for over $1,000 a pound.
Dang, Serbian donkey cheese?
And it's male milk,
That
too.
sounds like a wrestling move.
Very rare. Jeffrey, we're over to you. Jose's the only one who's gotten one right so far.
Give me number 18.
Number 18. Jeffrey, cheese was first invented as a skincare product. Is that cheesy or easy?
Like you rub it on your skin?
Yeah, I could see that. It's like if you picture those like moisturizing masks that a lot of people wear. People did that with like slices of provolone back in the day. Just completely covered their
And then
skin.
just cut out eye holes.
Yeah.
That's why the Swiss has the eye hole.
I feel
Oh,
like
that's
you're
probably
thinking-
what it's for.
I feel like it's 1980s craft singles and we're just slapping it on
Oh,
our face.
that's probably the healthiest. I'm going to say for sure this is easy.
Jeffrey says easy. Harder than that. That's a cheesy fact. Cheese was likely discovered by accident when milk was stored in animal stomachs.
Oh, yeah.
Dead animal stomachs.
Yeah.
And then it curdled, and someone's like, I'm going to eat these curds.
Weirdo. Jose has won today's edition of Plenty of 20.
All right, Jose's our cheese king, so he gets to choose who gets shocked while singing Pink Pony Club by Chapel Roan.
I got to go with Brooke for not following instructions.
I'm sorry.
Bringing
For
up
you, Jake.
bosoms and everything.
God, what have you done?
Oh,
that
my.
part started. You're a pink pony girl,
Oh.
and you dance at the club.
Oh, God, her voice curdled.
It was stored in an animal stomach. I'm sorry.
That was your shot collar question of the day. We got your phone tap coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
You know, I've learned from watching spy and cop movies that there's ways to get information out of people when they don't want to talk.
Ooh, you can put them in a room with a bright light.
Yep, blow cigar smoke right into their face. You play good cop, bad cop to try and earn their trust.
Yeah, that's true.
Or in my
Bring the other guy
experience,
back in.
play bad cop, even badder cop.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Oh, officer, I don't know if these handcuffs are tight enough. Maybe you should press me up against the two-way mirror. Rough me up a little bit. Tell me again what happens to a pretty boy like me in jail.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Not naughty cop and bad cop.
Best parking ticket I ever got.
Wow.
Ticket.
And, you know, I may need to use some of those tactics on my co-hosts here when I ask them what's on their mind.
Oh, Jeff.
Will they talk, or am I have to go into super naughty cop? We're going to find out coming up right now. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and it's weird. Nobody gets upset when pigeons spend all day eating crumbs off the floor and pooping on public statues. But I do it one time, and I get a citation?
I hear you, Jeff. Not
Wow.
fair.
Bro, there was an audience watching.
Pigeons have more freedom of expression right now than people do. And the only safe place left to share how you really feel is on this segment, What's on Your Mind. We're going to start it off with Brooke. Pants on, off, however you want to do it, Brooke. What's on your mind?
I think that I have come up with a new reality show. Okay, listen.
I didn't even know that you liked reality shows.
We're in like the 38th season of Real Housewives or whatever. Okay, boring, old, not enough drama.
Some would say timeless.
Listen, I'm going to paint a picture for you, okay?
Okay.
The new season of Little League Dads.
Little League dads?
Little League
Not
dads.
the moms,
No,
just
no,
the dads.
Just the dads. I'm talking more drama, more cursing, more yelling, and full-grown men past their prime coaching 8-year-olds in full-blown uniform.
Oh, wow, that
Interesting.
seems like a personal burn.
I have been assistant coaching for both my kids' teams, and the dads are the most dramatic.
It's a man thing.
We had a coach ejected over the weekend at a second grade baseball game, for God's sake.
I would want to watch that on TV.
I'm telling you, this is where the drama lies.
Okay.
Let me guess, you hear everyone's soft nowadays. You hear that a
Oh,
lot?
God.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like it, but it's missing the sex appeal.
Little League Island? Do you need to move it?
Yeah, we need one of
not
these
good.
coach dads to take their shirt off and get into a hot tub. Then you're going to have the eyes of all the ladies.
I think you're going to see see them more wrestling, like trying to beat each other up on the mound.
Shirts off.
Shirts off.
Good.
Sure.
Okay.
Right.
Then I'm on board.
I do need producing ideas for it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's good.
Give me an EP role on this show, and I'm in.
Okay,
I like it.
Thanks.
Jose, what's been on your mind?
Well, if you guys don't know, I'm the type of guy that'll see an ad on Facebook and immediately buy the product, and it never turns out right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it always takes you 3 months because it comes from the other side of the world.
Thank you. Like examples, my T-shirts that are too small. Like I buy a large, but then it comes from Indonesia, and it's an Indonesian large.
Right.
I'm larger than their large.
Yeah.
So it doesn't fit.
Right.
Things like that. One time I bought a sugar-free cake for $100.
Yeah.
Took a bite. It was horrible. Threw it
Shocking.
away.
Yeah.
I mean,
Awful.
it says horrible in the title. Sugar-free cake.
Well, some people would give up, but you never do.
You're their target audience.
You always believe one order is going to come through right.
So recently, I'm trying to get healthier.
Okay.
And I see an ad for a candy that is 70% less sugar, made completely vegan and all natural.
Yeah.
All these ingredients. So I buy a sampler pack.
Okay.
Give me the sampler. And it's like gummy worms and like sour rings and like cool things like that. I love, right?
Sounds good.
So I get a package a week later, and this bad boy is heavy. I have it.
Oh, he's pulling it out of his bag.
Okay, all right.
What is big?
This.
God,
okay.
it is a huge
So
bag.
it's 70% less sugar, but 70% more candy.
Yes,
Yeah.
and there are hundreds and hundreds of pieces of candy in this
It
bag.
smells good. I can smell it
You
through
can
the packaging.
smell it because there's so much candy
So
in
what's
here.
the
That's a good thing,
problem?
right?
Okay, so I didn't pay attention to the total. I'm shocked. I go back and I'm like, it's $70 when I checked the
Oh, you spent
receipt.
$70.
And I didn't realize.
Oh my
so,
God.
If I eat 2 of these candies a day, I think I will be done with it by 2036.
Brooke will finish off that entire bag of candy
Yeah,
before she
that's why I
leaves
brought it
today.
in. I need your help. I
That's
need
like
your
a
help.
one-dayer over here.
Yeah. Alexis, what's been on your mind?
You know when you find like an easy outfit and you just stick with it, okay?
Yeah,
So
like
Jeff and I do every day.
Yeah,
you
obviously.
Steve Jobs it, right?
Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
like especially at our job, because your odds of actually seeing but somebody here, are really low. Like, when they run
Absolutely.
into
I
you.
mean, we do video almost every day, but sure.
But they only see the upper half. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Zoom call.
I've been in my staple Abercrombie green cargo pants and
Yes.
a white t-shirt probably once a week, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm confident it's cute because editor Ashley has the exact same outfit as me. And then the other day I go to the gas station after work and the girl at the pump next to me is also in the exact same outfit as me.
Well, I almost said, of course, Ashley has one because it's kind of a basic outfit.
And it's like exactly the same brand and everything.
Well,
like
I mean,
I'm talking
Abercrombie.
exact same pants.
Yeah, I mean, you Gen Zers do have like
a look.
And everybody does shop there. Yeah. And so I see the girl at the gas station. I'm like, oh, that's funny. Like, she looks cute, but now I feel kind of like maybe it's not cute if we're all in it,
Yeah.
And then I go to the grocery store. And then I see a girl in the grocery store also in the exact same pants and the shirt.
You guys can form a girls band with matching
I don't know.
outfits.
This makes me think now I can't wear it,
man.
I've been on this TikTok algorithm of Gen Z in the wild, and it's like girls in leather jackets and the same jeans or your uniform.
You're becoming self-aware.
Exactly.
Well,
but see, I want to keep wearing it. So if you're listening and you have on the green Abercrombie cargo pants, please get rid of them.
No,
we're gonna make
everybody
them,
else.
Yes,
I see.
The logo for Starbucks Pumpkin Spice this year is going to be a girl in
Yeah.
like green pants.
with a white tight shirt with the pants. Yes,
Bold.
that's it.
So brave of you to
I
claim
know.
sole ownership over a basic
If you want
outfit.
to know what basic looks like, it is me.
Okay,
In this
there it
outfit.
is.
Well
All right,
done.
Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
So I've had a problem with my phone for the last 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh,
It
I didn't know.
won't stop butt dialing people.
Oh, yeah, you butt dialed me the other day.
Dude, my mom does that.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's locked,
What?
it's password protected,
Yeah.
and yet somehow inside my pocket it is unlocking, opening up my contacts and dialing random people that I don't want it to call.
Yeah,
And
because
it's
I'm
not-
a J, so it's not like it's calling the A's.
Yeah, it's not on the top.
Yeah, so I'll just be walking down the street and I'll hear a voice coming from my pants.
No.
And
And
it's
you're
saying-
like, well, hello.
I know, but I'm like, hello?
Is there a
Jeffrey,
man
what?
down there?
And this happens almost every single day, and I have to pray that it butt dials somebody that I actually know. Because one of the times it FaceTimed some rando that I'd met at a Mexican restaurant at 2 a.m. a decade ago.
Of course, you would still have the number, Jeff.
I know, they're still saved in my phone. I never got rid of them. And they'll text me like, Jeff, why are you calling me 10 years later?
Yeah.
And
You're like,
I'm not.
I really liked those tacos 10 years ago.
No, I don't. I don't call anybody ever.
But people probably start to not believe it if it happens more than once.
That's the thing. I have to tell everybody, sorry, it's a butt dial, but if I dial it again, then it looks like the butt who cried wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, you called me before the show the other day. I thought something bad happened.
I called one of our engineers from like 5 years ago from the radio station. He's like, I haven't worked there in 5 years. What's wrong? So I got to start deleting phone numbers out of my phone this weekend. So if you guys can show me how to do that, because I'm not 100% sure how it works. But text in to 78592, and you can tell us what's been on your mind. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and this is the time in the show where we stop down and read some texts coming in from our listeners at 78592. If you want to share your thoughts with us, go ahead and send them in. Like this one, listen to your show every day, all the way from South Africa.
Whoa, that's cool.
It is. Yeah, when are we going to do a live remote broadcast from Johannesburg?
Dude, Elon. Is it Elon?
It's not him.
Okay, we could just start.
It better not be.
Yeah. Maybe we can go travel there, spend some time in South Africa.
I would love. Wouldn't it be cool to do Around the World with Brooke and Jeffrey?
Oh yeah.
Alexa and I can do What You Doing on the Safari.
Yeah.
This one says Alexa should do more phone taps too.
Oh no.
Hers were so
really
funny to
is,
listen to. And there's a rule around here. It's that if they're too funny, we have to space them out.
Yeah.
And that's the deal with Alexa.
One a year is my max. Please, no more.
We can't have too much laughter on this show.
The podcast can't handle it.
Exactly.
I love it.
Yes. I'm hiding all my characters I have from you guys.
All your impressions.
Yeah.
Here we got one more text coming in.
Wait, is that Alexis in the room right now? Oh, she threw her voice.
Another says, listening to you all the way here in the Philippines.
That's
cool. Yeah, it really is all over the world.
Awesome. Send us food. You have the best food.
Says, I started with a TikTok, and now I am so happy you have full show videos. I am an official fan of everyone.
Oh,
You know,
that's so sweet.
We love hearing that when people like discover us, and then within a week or two, we're a part of their daily routine.
Well, it's so because
I
it
love that.
starts as like a 1-minute clip on TikTok, and then suddenly you're like, wait, there's hours of this every day.
These guys are good at this.
Well,
Even if it is one of Brooke's child orphanage workers who got his hands onto a phone and texted in.
What are you on today?
He thinks you're mom.
He's happy that he's able to listen to us. But that is against the rules, and we're going to up the quota on those fake Louis Vuittons. So back to work, okay? We're going to do laser stories coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Some people are just rule followers, coloring within the lines, never rattling any feathers, saying cousins are off limits. And then there's the people like us.
No, we think cousins are off limits, Jeff.
The rebels. The risk takers. The ones who push when the door says pull.
Hey, take that,
Not because
society.
we're stupid, because we want to.
Yes, right.
Yeah,
The ones who use shampoo as body wash and toothpaste.
What?
Wait a minute.
The ones who open a box and eat that silica gel packet whole.
No, you're not supposed
without even chewing it. That's
It
right.
sounds like okay.
Living life on the edge. But sometimes rule breakers go too far when they mess with the laws of romance and get caught cheating on their partners. And those people, they got to be brought back down to earth during a brand new edition of Busted. Their stories will be shared coming up right after this.
This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Hey, it's Brooke. And yeah, I'm a mama too. And I hate to be that mom that gives unsolicited new parent advice, but this one's really important because I'm talking about the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I'm just trying to look out for your baby right now because these things are so unbelievably soft. I'm talking like irresistibly soft. And we as parents, we want to do everything to make our kids' life better. And I know your baby deserves a diaper that is just oh so gentle on that little tush. So you need to experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. Now that's the type of protection that we all want. And it's exactly why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry softness versus a leading premium diaper. Give it a try for you, for your baby. You both deserve it. And who knows, maybe nap time will last just a little longer. Or maybe those middle of the night wake ups won't happen as often. There's nothing that your baby wants more than a nice dry diaper. Ooh, that's really soft. Huggies, we got you, baby. Oh my God, it feels so good to just pack away the winter clothes and give myself a little refresh for my closet thanks to Quince. The great thing about Quince is you're not buying fast fashion. You're buying clothes that are timeless, lightweight, and far more elevated than anything else at this price. Plus, they're going to become your favorite staples. I'm serious. I'm in love with my cotton model scoop neck tee. It's like my favorite white t-shirt, and I'm ordering 2 more for my summer wardrobe. And my Mongolian shrunken cashmere sweatshirt, I got the one in spicy mustard, is like perfect layering for cool summer nights. And then you see the price, even better, because everything with Quince is half the cost of similar brands. And they do it by working directly with top artisans and cutting out the middleman. So Quince gives you luxury without the markup. And you can feel good about it because Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices, plus premium fabrics and finishes. Give your summer closet an upgrade with Quince. Go to quince.com/Brooke. That's BROOKE for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/Brooke to get that free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/Brooke.
Are dry eye symptoms frequently interrupting your day? Keep dry eyes off your schedule with Refresh Relievo PF Extra Lubricant Eye Drops, offering an advanced formula to soothe and hydrate your eyes. With innovative hydrocell technology to lock in moisture and prevent further irritation, Refresh Relievo PF Extra gives you lasting relief. Equipped with a soft squeeze multi-dose bottle featuring a double lockout system that keeps drops sterile, so you can feel confident using it. Refresh has been delivering relief from dry eye symptoms for 35 years. It's a track record of success that has earned the trust of physicians and patients alike. You deserve relief from your dry eye symptoms, and your eyes deserve extra. Find Refresh online or in the eye drop section at all major retailers. FSA and HSA eligible.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest for Albertsons and Safeway. This spring, stock up on all your personal care favorites and earn 4 times points now through June 17. Shop in store or online for deals on all your favorite personal care items like Pantene shampoo, Native body spray deodorant, Secret body spray, Venus razors, Always pads, Head and Shoulder shampoo, and Native deodorant, and earn 4 times points. Then use those points for discounts on groceries or fuel. You don't want to miss these deals. Offer ends June 17th. Promotions may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit Albertsons or Safeway.com for more details.
Hear that? That's the sound of a satisfied cat. The kind of purr you only get after serving Sheba Perfect portions. Just snap, peel, and serve. For 2 convenient servings of savory cuts and gravy. So you get more of this with 0 messy leftovers. Shop Sheba Perfect portions at your favorite retailer and earn rewards on the Fetch app today. Sheba, what cats want.
Sneaky husbands,
2-timing wives,
bad boyfriends,
and even worse girlfriends.
They thought they could get away with it.
But now
They're about to get busted.
The film industry has the Oscars. The music industry has the Grammys.
Yes.
But our show has the Cheaties. The award for the dumbest ways people caught their exes cheating on them. And we have several listeners ready to tell us about their moronic, unfaithful exes, hoping to take home a Cheaty award today. Starting with Taylor. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
This was probably the most shocking thing that ever happened to me.
Dude, I love your tone coming into this. Let's get him. What happened?
So it was a few years back. I noticed this car in my neighborhood that said Venmo the Bride on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, it had a QR code that you could scan for the bachelorette party.
Love it.
And I thought, since it's my neighbor, why not send her $20?
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, wow.
That's
You're,
Buy her a drink?
yeah, I try to avoid all my neighbors, so good for you.
We aren't super close friends or anything, but I just wanted to be that friendly neighbor.
Okay.
Anyway, I go to donate, and the QR code leads me to a pic of the bride with her fiance.
Yeah.
Who is my boyfriend.
No.
Oh, God.
My God.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Dude, you can't even keep it out of the same neighborhood?
No. Turns out he met her while jogging around the neighborhood.
Oh,
man.
What? Wait, so you were the first woman and she was the second?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Oh my God.
She invited him to come over for a drink, and the rest is history.
Oh my God.
It must have felt so awkward hitting submit on that $20 donation.
The wedding didn't happen, did it?
Oh, no, it happened, but we obviously broke up, and they're still married.
She's a very forgiving bride.
Well, that is, it's not sweet, but it is something.
Yeah.
I would have wanted my money back if I had Venmo'd her.
Yeah. Get
If
a
that's
refund
love,
on
no
that.
wonder I haven't found it yet.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. We're going to talk to Max. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
So, my girlfriend always had like these amazing fun snacks at her house, right?
Ooh,
A
yes.
snack girlfriend? That sounds awesome.
And so I loved it. Like she had Gushers and string cheese and, like bite-sized muffins.
She had kids, right?
No,
Old
that
school
sounds
good
like my
stuff.
best friend. This is what she has survived on literally her entire life.
When you're just an adult, you can afford the good snacks.
Yes.
So one day I'm over at her house and I'm looking in the pantry because I got the snackies going on. And I come across a lunchbox and it said Ella,
Okay.
which is not my ex's name. So I pull it out and I'm like, who's Ella? Do you have a daughter?
What?
And she comes clean and she's like, well, no, she doesn't have a kid, but her other boyfriend does. And apparently these great snacks I've been eating are the daughter's lunches.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh. So there was a hidden child.
That stuff isn't very healthy for a kid to eat, so you're doing that child a favor, if
Get
anything.
those Rice Krispie treats.
I'm sure Ella disagreed.
She needs some apple slices. Okay, we got time for one more here. Let's go to Carol. Tell us how you busted your significant other.
Okay, so I was dating this really good-looking guy for a few months, and we became exclusive, or so I thought.
Oh no, that's how it starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we would always hang out at my place, but then he started telling me that he was in like a fantasy league. And sometimes he'd cancel plans with me and say like, oh, sorry, I have a big night on my fantasy team. And yeah, which, whatever, that's normal guy stuff.
Yeah, there's usually like a playoff where things are more important or the first
I thought it was all virtual. Why would you have to do anything in person?
I mean, you don't.
Well, it's like if you're in a league, a lot of times guys will all get together to watch the game.
Oh,
to
okay.
be like, okay, our teams are going against each
Or
other.
like, oh, it's coming down to this game. One
Yeah,
of us
sure.
can win. Let's watch it together.
Not that I side with this cheating a-hole. But
Yeah.
like,
We're
I
just
get
explaining.
it.
But you're like, good excuse,
But
dude.
yeah, I'm going to use that. Sorry. So he would cancel plans on you, you said, Carol?
Yeah, and I didn't think it was much of a red flag, but then one day I needed something from his place, and I figured he would just like be there watching the game for his league.
Yeah,
Right.
that makes sense.
What? Yeah, well, nope. I walked in on him half naked on the couch with another woman.
Oh.
That's just how you watch fantasy sports, though, in his defense.
Wait, was it a football or was it a cheating league? Because if it's a cheating league, he's doing good.
Yeah.
The league, I think, was just him and that naked woman, you guys. I don't know if you're
darn it.
Get any
following.
clarity on that,
Yeah.
Carol?
Honestly, that was the worst part because when I confronted him, and he was just like, "Oh, he said it was my fault."
What?
And I was like, "How?" Yeah, I was like, "What are you talking about? How is it my fault?"
Yeah.
He said it was my fault for assuming that he was talking about fantasy sports league.
Oh. Definitely your fault. Like
It was like a fantasy league.
Yeah, what fantasy
Audacity.
league was he running?
He said he was doing like a fantasy date league, and he had a whole
Oh, yeah.
roster of women, and he was doing blondes versus brunettes.
Oh, wow. There's still like a draft?
Yeah. Does he have like a sign-up sheet somewhere? Because that sounds kind of fun.
And who won?
Why is Alexis rooting for the blondes?
Yeah.
I'm sorry that happened.
It sounds like, Carol, you won by getting out of that relationship.
Yes.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. And hit up our text board at 78592 if you have a funny story about how you caught one of your dumb exes cheating, and you could be on the next edition of Busted. Phone taps coming up right after this.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's almost time for your Brooke and Jeffrey prank call. And if you've ever left a note on somebody's car, whether it be an angry one or an angry one or just a really angry one. So most people don't leave polite messages in that type of situation.
Yeah.
Unless you count the woman we called today.
Oh.
She anonymously left what she thought was a nice note to somebody in her neighborhood suggesting they repark their car.
That's,
It's not nice then.
Well, because the back end of it was sticking out into traffic. So she was just trying to be helpful.
was she though?
You know who didn't see it that way? the most passive-aggressive neighbor you'll ever meet.
Uh-oh.
His name is Jerry, and he's in your phone tap
Jerry.
right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Well, Heidi ho and howdy do there. Is this the thoughtful soul who left me that little parking note on my windshield the other day?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I saw your little parking note and just wanted to call and say bless your heart and thank you for pointing out my little fiddly wink there. And you're right. You're right. I could be better.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm just a little thrown. I didn't realize that.
Oh, well, don't say sorry. And by the way, I recognized you from my ring cam. You're Grace, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, my name's Jerry. I live just down the street. It's nice to meet you, friend.
Nice to meet you, too.
Absolutely, yeah. I took a second gander at my park job, and I thought, well, paint me purple and call me a grape. She's right.
Yes.
Yeah, just like you said. Instead of 6 inches off the curb, I was probably, 7?
I mean, I think it was a little bit more than that. Sorry, I was worried maybe somebody would hit your car.
Well, isn't that nice of you to go out of your way to tell me to move my car?
I just meant more like to repark it because it was just sticking out,
Sure. Yeah, that's great. And, speaking of helpful advice, while I've got you, since you gave me such great neighborly feedback, I wanted to pass along a couple little notes for you.
What do you mean?
Well, like that's a real cute brown color you chose for your house there. It's pretty brave.
I wasn't trying to be brave.
Well, just not everyone is confident enough to say, yes, this does look like a Band-Aid.
Okay.
And now it's my home.
This feels like more like you're trying to be rude than
and don't get me started on the color of your front door. It's so daringly unexpected. It's like flirty meets foreclosure.
Okay, I don't really think you're trying to be helpful right now. I'm sorry if you were offended by my note, but
I'm just giving you a little bit of neighborly advice like you gave me.
Asking you to repark your car is different than asking me to repaint my entire house.
See, that's where you're mistaken. I like Band-Aids, and I have a lot of them on my body.
Okay, so then what's the issue?
Well, no issue. I sure would like to give you some advice on your landscaping, though.
Got something to say about that, too?
Yeah, you got a real natural look going out there, like you just let Mother Nature do her thing and said, she'll figure it out.
Okay, I don't really know how you want me to respond. I'm not going to change all of these things.
No, it's a compliment. That's what I do with my bikini line. Just let it grow.
Okay, this is starting to feel inappropriate, so...
Well, I've always believed that honest neighborly feedback is the foundation of any emotionally robust community.
You're not understanding. I was trying to help you. Like, that's a safety hazard that you were doing, okay? The color of my house or what my garden looks like is not really any of your business.
You know what else shouldn't be my business is your front porch.
That's enough.
It's got that cozy, lived-in vibe. Like you just walked away mid-smoke break and never came back.
All right, well, you've totally trashed my house and my landscaping, and it feels like you're just trying to get back at me for something. So,
Oh, no. Are you taking my helpful tone in a stern way? Because that's not my intention at all.
I see what you're doing, and, I don't want to play this game.
Well, it's just a couple friendly nudges from someone who's learning to park better thanks to you.
Okay, you made your point. Please don't call me ever again.
You betcha, friend. But one last neighborly advice.
I don't need to hear it.
Well, if I was you, I'd be careful about letting your husband listen to those rascally morning radio shows. Or he might try and do a silly prank call on you, get you all riled up for no reason.
What?
Yeah, your husband, Grant, he set you up because you're actually on the radio right now on a show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Wait, what? What?
This is a phone tap.
Oh, my... I was so annoyed. Oh, my God. I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, your husband told us that you left a note on somebody's car about their crappy parking job.
I did. This was a dangerous parking job. I thought you were really that guy, though, when you were insulting, like you knew everything about my house. That was so weird. And I haven't met my neighbor yet.
I was just trying to be a good neighbor and compare your landscaping to my perfectly trimmed bikini line.
Ew. Oh, God. I can't believe I fell for this.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I know we have a lot of male listeners out there.
Okay.
And for all the ones who are single, you're about to learn a new pickup strategy.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Of sorts, but one that actually works. It's creative,
Okay.
it's different, and when I say it works, I mean it worked one time on one night.
And I'm guessing the person that tried to use it is on the phone with us.
Yes, the guy barely even had to say anything, though. And ladies, you should know, after this segment airs, there's probably going to be hundreds of dudes doing the exact same thing to you.
Okay. Is it a good thing?
I don't even mean it in a bad way. You're
Yeah.
going to hear it in your brand new second date update right after this.
This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Hey, it's Brooke. And yeah, I'm a mom of two, and I hate to be that mom that gives unsolicited new parent advice, but this one's really important because I'm talking about the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I'm just trying to look out for your baby right now because these things are so unbelievably soft. I'm talking like irresistibly soft. And we as parents, we want to do everything to make our kids' life better. And I know your baby deserves a diaper that is just oh so gentle on that little tush. So you need to experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. Now that's the type of protection that we all want. And it's exactly why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry softness versus a leading premium diaper. Give it a try for you, for your baby. You both deserve it. And who knows, maybe nap time will last just a little longer. Or maybe those middle of the night wake ups won't happen as often. There's nothing that your baby wants more than a nice dry diaper. Ooh, that's really soft. Huggies, we got you, baby. Oh my God, it feels so good to just pack away the winter clothes and give myself a little refresh for my closet thanks to Quince. The great thing about Quince is you're not buying fast fashion. You're buying clothes that are timeless, lightweight, and far more elevated than anything else at this price. Plus, they're going to become your favorite staples. I'm serious. I'm in love with my cotton model scoop neck tee. It's like my favorite white t-shirt, and I'm ordering 2 more for my summer wardrobe. And my Mongolian shrunken cashmere sweatshirt, I got the one in spicy mustard, is like perfect layering for cool summer nights. And then you see the price, even better, because everything with Quince is half the cost of similar brands. And they do it by working directly with top artisans and cutting out the middleman. So Quince gives you luxury without the markup. And you can feel good about it because Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices, plus premium fabrics and finishes. Give your summer closet an upgrade with Quince. Go to quince.com/Brooke, that's BROOKE, for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/Brooke to get that free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/Brooke.
Are dry eye symptoms frequently interrupting your day? Keep dry eyes off your schedule with Refresh Reliever PF Extra Lubricant Eye Drops, offering an advanced formula to soothe and hydrate your eyes. With innovative hydrocell technology to lock in moisture and prevent further irritation, Refresh Reliever PF Extra gives you lasting relief. Equipped with a soft squeeze multi-dose bottle featuring a double lockout system that keeps drops sterile, so you can feel confident using it. Refresh has been delivering relief from dry eye symptoms for 35 years. It's a track record of success that has earned the trust of physicians and patients alike. You deserve relief from your dry eye symptoms, and your eyes deserve extra. Find Refresh online or in the eye drop section at all major retailers. FSA and HSA eligible.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest for Albertsons and Safeway. This spring, stock up on all your personal care favorites and earn 4 times points now through June 17. Shop in store or online for deals on all your favorite personal care items like Pantene shampoo, Native body spray deodorant, Secret body spray, Venus razors, Always pads, Head and Shoulder shampoo, and Native deodorant, and earn 4 times points. Then use those points for discounts on groceries or fuel. You don't want to miss these deals. Offer ends June 17th. Promotions may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit Albertsons or Safeway.com for more details.
Hear that? That's the sound of a satisfied cat. The kind of purr you only get after serving Sheba Perfect portions. Just snap, peel, and serve. For 2 convenient servings of savory cuts and gravy. So you get more of this with zero messy leftovers. Shop Sheba Perfect Portions at your favorite retailer and earn rewards on the Fetch app today. Sheba, what cats want.
Second date update.
I know nowadays people like to make fun of pickup lines, but the big question is, do they still work?
I mean, shoot, it depends, man.
Like, if it's clever enough and well thought out and it makes the other person chuckle a little bit, then why not try it?
I saw one on the text line for Alexis the other day. And it said, "Are you from France? Because madame, you fine."
Madame
See, then
is
you
a
know
French
it's a dad
word.
joke person and it's a no.
Yeah, okay.
I like that one.
The truth is, some of the pickup lines are more effective than others. It really comes down to the creativity of some individuals, and one very creative guy is on the phone with us right now who used a pickup line.
If he uses that shrimp cocktail line, hang up. Hang up on him.
Let's find out. His name is Kyle. Kyle, welcome to the show, man.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
Kyle, in your email, you said that you tried out a new pickup line on a girl. Tell us about how that went.
Yeah, I'm kind of proud of it.
Are you?
I'm at this bar with a few buddies of mine, and, I noticed a really cute girl hanging out. You sort of had my eye on her for a little while. We made eye contact a couple times, but she was also dancing with her girlfriends the whole night. So anyway, at a certain point, I decided I was going to head home because I was tired and I was hungry.
Okay, so wait.
Okay. When do you talk to her?
But I pulled up Uber Eats because I actually live right by the bar.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to order food now for delivery to be delivered to my house.
Okay.
But that's when I was like, you know what? I'm going to try my move.
Okay.
Oh, on your way out. That's good. So
Well,
if
the
it's
tequila had also finally
Yeah.
hit, so he was ready.
Yeah.
So I put my order in, and then I turn my phone screen to her, and I say, what do you want to eat?
Yep. Nice, bro.
Oh.
That is so smart.
I actually kind of like that.
I like it, but I think the food's getting delivered to me at the bar.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
I
but
wouldn't
that's
think
your
that's an
segue.
invite to your house.
That's your segue.
And you have to pay for the whole group then. Because
Yeah.
the whole group gets the order, right?
Yeah.
Are you just letting her order?
Yeah, what was the reaction?
Well, her friends are actually still dancing at this point.
Okay, so it's just you.
Because that is a risky $150 Uber Eats order.
Yeah.
What did she do?
So she asked my name, and I learned her name. Her name's Jennifer.
Oh, that's good.
And then she grabs the phone. She starts scrolling through the food options.
Yes. Hey, the way to any woman's heart is through her stomach.
Yeah. And you got to get her on the hook. Now she's on.
Yeah. And then I tell her, I say, if you want it, it's being delivered to my place. So you'll have to come walk with me to grab it.
And I like this because she can go, whoa, I'm not going to your place.
Yeah.
And then you can simply go, oh, I'm sorry. I'll change the address to here.
I mean,
like that.
It is really risky for a woman to go back to somebody's place with a guy.
It's like
literally, they've
it's
never
like an adult
talked
offering
to.
a kid candy, but
Yes.
chicken tenders to a drunk girl at a bar.
Yeah.
Do you want to come back?
Exactly. it.
Now I know where I've seen this before. It was on 3 different Netflix crime documentary series.
Seriously.
The Uber Eats killer.
Well, so that's the thing. You're right. I mean, she was a little bit hesitant.
Yeah.
But the chicken tenders are on the line, so what is she going to say?
Exactly. And she was like, wow, you're forward. And I said, no, I'm just hungry.
Oh.
That's when she started, interviewing me. I remember she said something like, okay, but you're not a murderer, right?
Oh, yeah, because murderers always tell you right up front if they are one.
You have to be
Dang
honest.
it! Oh, it's an oath we take. I am a murderer.
Yeah.
Good question, Jennifer.
Tonight,
Got
you
me.
have a good one, lady.
Darn.
That's fair. Next thing I know, we're walking home from the bar.
Hey.
Whoa.
You did it.
I'm worried about this
Yeah.
drunk girl's decisions, but yes.
Yes.
I mean, you sound like a really nice guy,
Yeah.
so it worked out this time. Maybe that's why she's
Yeah,
not
I'm with
calling
you.
you back. Someone else lured her in with chicken
Oh,
strips.
no.
Chicken strips at every door. Okay, how did the walk home go?
It was great. We were talking. She was really chill. We were connecting. We were making each other laugh still.
That's awesome.
Everything sounds good.
But anyway, we get to my place, and the Uber Eats guy is there with our food.
Oh, he's
Oh,
already
he
there.
beat
Yeah, perfect timing. And we sit on the front porch, and we ate our meal together.
Oh, nice.
okay.
And you ate
Oh.
outside. That's actually good. I'm sure she
Yeah.
didn't feel pressure to go in or.
Yeah, I thought about inviting her inside, but I don't know. I just figured it would be kind of a sleazy move or something. And to be totally honest with you, I actually was hungry and tired.
I know what you mean, dude.
All right.
I've actually been there where I'm like, I kind of hope nothing happens here because I'm exhausted.
I think girls think the same.
Yeah.
So you're all on the same page.
Yeah.
How did you guys leave it at the end of the night?
So she thanked me and we hugged, and I called her an Uber to come pick her up and take her home, and that was that.
Oh, no kiss, huh?
No, there was no kiss, but it was really, I don't know, it was sweet. And
you felt a vibe.
And that was a couple weeks ago.
Couple weeks?
And you haven't heard from her at all?
Well, no, I've heard from her a little bit, but it's kind of, she's not responding that much. It's just like a few words here and there, you know?
Yeah, that's interesting. Can you get a read on, like, anything that gives you a guess into what's going on?
I mean, look, I'm probably not the world's best looking guy. I don't know. Maybe it's like she saw me under the lights when we got back to my apartment.
I assume it'd be more she just wanted a meal.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, girls will talk to a creepy guy for 30 minutes for a free vodka cran. Or is that just me?
They love to take your free stuff.
They will marry a guy for 10 years for that free meal.
Just saying.
So let's figure this out. We have a little bit of time to kill before we reach out to Jennifer. So how about you put in an Uber Eats order for all of us here? I'll take a cheeseburger. Alexis, what do you want?
The chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders, Brooke.
Okay, do we have fried pickles on the menu?
Okay, now the order is getting too big. And you're getting really specific with the stuff.
Just put it in. Just gonna get a salad.
No, that's too much. Kyle, you know what? Forget it.
Good one.
Okay, just get the cheeseburger. And then we'll come back. We'll do your second date update right after this.
Side of ranch?
Second date update.
Did we just hear the pickup line of the year?
Dude. It's pretty amazing, I'm not going to lie.
We definitely have a contender because our listener Kyle went out to a bar recently, went up to a very pretty woman, just handed her his phone with the Uber Eats app up and said, "What do you want to order?"
Dude, what's even more amazing is he got her to leave with him while her girlfriends were still at the bar.
Yeah.
That is like an impossible feat.
That's right. She was skeptical, but next thing you know, she was eating chicken tenders with him on his front porch at his place.
Hey,
so
that's pretty cute.
that is a success.
Yeah.
It's one win, and we want to double it up today. Let's go for two. 2 victories with this girl.
Wow.
Are you with me, Kyle?
I'm with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Kyle,
Well,
you
there was
know what,
enthusiasm.
Kyle, you're not going to lead the revolution, I don't think, with that kind of excitement.
I don't want to lead the revolution. I just want another date.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, we'll charge in for you. My cheeseburger hasn't arrived yet, though, so I am getting a little bit irritated, a little hangry. And I'm
Hard for the
hoping.
drivers in this building.
Yeah, that's what
it's
it
really
is.
hard.
So if you have to pause mid just for you to meet him at the
Kyle,
door.
any ETA on that Uber Eats?
It'll be there.
All right.
Okay.
If we hear a knock at the studio door, we all need to pause.
All right. This is
For
important.
Jeff.
But first, let's dial Jennifer. We'll see if she answers and try and get you another date. But here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Jennifer?
Yeah, who's this?
Hey, we're a radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Hey, Jennifer, bringing the world together one chicken strip at a time.
That's our
What?
motto. That's our slogan.
Yeah, our tagline is not your typical morning show, but that's Brooke's personal tagline.
Yeah. Hey, healing the world, Jeff.
Yeah. So, how you doing?
I'm good.
Probably confused.
Yeah. We get that reaction a lot. But
Yeah.
we're doing a segment with you here. It's called Second Date Update.
Okay.
Okay. And we're reaching out because one of our listeners has asked us to get a hold of you, a guy named Kyle.
Oh.
Do you remember Kyle?
You guys hung out the other night at at a bar
I think it was a couple of weeks ago.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
You went home and had some chicken tenders with him on his front porch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay.
So maybe someone
No,
was
sure
more
remembers.
drunk than Kyle
Maybe,
realized.
yeah.
You didn't mention the food, not his
Yeah,
name.
yeah.
Okay.
Wait, do you remember eating chicken strips?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, that's good.
Well, it was a very memorable night for Kyle, and he told us all about it. We're just trying to hopefully pry into your brain a little bit and see how you felt about it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Particularly, what would really help is if there was anything that went wrong for you.
Yeah, there's a reason why you're not interested in him.
Because he's been trying to get a hold of you for the last 2 weeks. He said he's been having a hard time.
Yeah.
I guess the only bad thing that happened was it was kind of rude and weird of him to eat some of my food that I ordered. Like, I know he was offering, but...
Wait, we don't know that part of the story. All we heard is that he ordered something and he let you order chicken tenders.
And you went back to his place and you ate them.
No, but he missed the part where when we got the food, he was like, let's put the food down in the middle of the steps, like family style. And
cool.
I didn't really want any of what he ordered for himself, so he ended up eating all of his food and basically half of mine, and that was kind of a turnoff for me.
Oh, I can see.
Oh, you didn't want to share your chicken tenders?
What girl does, bro?
And French fries? I mean, that's just a really shareable meal. I understand why he would assume that it's a shared plate.
Well, that wasn't my expectation. He just kind of said, whatever you want.
Well, sometimes on dates, gentlemen like to taste the women's food to make sure it's not poisoned.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yes, it could have been protecting you.
I don't think that that's the reason.
Okay. Well,
Nice try, Jeff.
I think it's just like you guys have two different styles, right? You just met. You don't know. Like, some people love to share food. Some people don't.
That's true. Yeah,
You know?
I don't ever care. But
I'm sure if you would have told him, then he would have been like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry.
Right.
Did you let him know?
No, but there was another issue that bothered me, too.
Man.
Oh.
Okay.
Besides the family style meal.
Let me guess. You took a sip of your water.
What was it?
I mean, he kept talking about how he's not into the casual dating scene and he wants to have something really serious and wants to find his soulmate. Meanwhile, he has ranch dressing all over his face.
At the end of a drunken, club night, that's not the deep talk he probably thought it was.
He said he wasn't drunk.
He said he wasn't that drunk.
Yeah, not as drunk as he usually gets.
Remember, it's kind of hazy to her.
Okay.
Dude, and I'm sorry, that ranch dressing in the corner of people's mouths.
It's gross.
So
Yeah.
nasty.
Oh, God.
Okay. So
I
you
could
were,
see how that was a little
you
hard.
were turned off.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But, that's just one moment. Like, at least he's a guy who wasn't looking for a one-night stand.
Exactly. So forget about that moment and let's focus on a happier moment. This one, where I tell you that he's on the other line quietly listening in on this conversation.
What up, Ranch Lips?
That's a nice moment.
Oh, my God.
You didn't say anything that bad.
No, you're fine. Kyle, are you there?
Oh, I'm here.
What up, man?
Hey, Kyle.
How you feeling?
Talk to Jennifer.
Yeah, I kind of can't believe that you feel this way. I mean, you didn't say no when I asked if we could share.
Oh,
you did ask.
I mean, what was I supposed to say? You were the one who ordered the food.
I kind of see her point, though. It feels rude to say, no, you can't have any of the thing you paid for.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been polite, and you just kept eating the food. Like, you kept eating more and more.
I mean, I see both sides on this because when my husband takes some of my fries, he takes like a whole handful.
Yeah.
I'm like, just eat it one at a time. You're giving me anxiety that it's all going to be gone.
Yeah, you got to read the room if they're not touching your side of the food.
That's true, too. Yeah.
I mean, Kyle, I understand that you paid for it, but can you see where she is coming from, how it bothered her?
I don't know. I thought you were giving me the green light. You were smiling at me.
Well,
you eat like a bird.
Yeah, I ate like a bird because you had all the food.
Only crumbs left.
And birds love French fries.
Hey, you don't want to put your hand in a hungry tiger's cage, you know?
The reason why you didn't call me back and why you wouldn't really answer my messages is because you saw that I only tipped $1.
What?
You only tipped
Wait.
Why would you only tip $1?
And
Was
why
it a
did-
50-cent bill?
On the receipt for the Uber Eats, Kyle?
Yeah, we met the Uber Eats guy. He was waiting for us there, and then he was looking at me weird. And anyway, I tipped him $1.
What?
Oh, man, you got to tip him more.
Wait,
man.
did you see that, Jennifer? Because he didn't tell us about that.
Yeah.
I had no idea until right now.
Oh, no, you outed yourself as a bad tipper.
Okay.
Not good, bro. No wonder he offered to pay.
Was it an accident, that only $1 thing?
No, he explained, remember? You looked at him funny.
Yeah.
That's all it took.
The driver waited for you with the food, too.
I know.
Probably expecting a bump in tip afterwards.
I didn't order that much food. $1 is it's like almost 10% anyway.
What? No. Dude, 2 orders on an Uber Eats, no matter where you get it
That's
from,
like-
is at least $30.
Yeah.
$4,000.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
It's not looking great for you right now. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe bad tipping could be a turn
turn on to Jennifer. Jennifer,
Ooh, good with his money.
what do you think about someone who likes to save?
It's definitely not a turn on, I can tell you that.
Oh, darn. Okay.
Man.
Kyle, I mean, do you have any last words here before I ask the question?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't murder you on the way home like you thought I was going to.
It's like he deserves credit.
That's something.
Yeah.
And look, Jennifer, with the grace of not being killed that night, I'm going to ask you if you would like to go out with Kyle one more time.
That's how low the bar is.
Yeah.
And he also promises not to murder you the second date.
He's a good guy. I'm not even going to offer to pay for the tip on your date.
Oh, he's going to take it.
Yeah. I'm not going to. Kyle is generously going to cover it with one whole $1.
Wow.
If you'll agree.
35 cents.
Maybe. If you agree to see him one more time.
I couldn't be the least amount of attracted to another human being like him. Like, I just can't.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So I think that's a no, Jeff.
Okay.
So did you just call Jeff and I hot?
We're going to read between the lines, and say that's a negatory.
I've got my Uber Eats open right now. Are you sure? Because you can order something, whatever you want.
Last ditch effort.
Kyle, you'll probably eat half of it anyway.
She's not wrong.
Actually,
no.
Kyle, my cheeseburger has still not arrived yet.
Yeah.
Are you eating it right now?
No, that's because he's been blackballed from the app because of his tipping.
Damn it, Kyle!
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Okay, I'm going down my checklist here. Eats half of everyone's meal. Has ranch dripping from the corners of his mouth while talking about finding a soulmate.
Wait a minute.
Tips $1 or less on
that
food
part.
deliveries.
That part's not funny.
And refuses to murder on a first date. Why are we unsuccessful?
Alexis, it should be right up your alley.
Shocking.
Ranch and won't murder you?
Totally. I'm blaming the room on this one for not pulling through and getting another date.
It's our fault.
Should have been a layup with this guy.
I gotta say, out of all of them, you weren't on his side as much as I thought you'd be. You know, I thought you'd stand up for him more. You told him in the middle, like, this is going south.
Well, I don't appreciate when I'm not the cheapest guy in the room. That's my role, and he was trying to steal that from me. So, not cool, Kyle. Not to mention my cheeseburger never arrived.
Oh, that's right. Again, like I said,
So
there's no way he's getting any orders ever again.
I don't forgive. A lot of people don't know this. Our entire show, by the way, and all of our second dates are up, available on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you want to listen, go there, search Brooke and Jeffrey, and somebody order me a damn cheeseburger.
Yeah, because you won't order it yourself.
No, I will not.
This is just like when I get us lunch every day.
Where's my burger?
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and there's only one sporting event that's bigger than the World Cup, more intense than the Super Bowl, with more expletives than Brooke at her children's softball game.
Impossible.
Again, how?
It's the Scripps National Spelling Bee. Just happened the other day, and the winner was 13-year-old Faizan Zaki from Plano, Texas.
Faizan.
That's what
He
they
came
were
back.
cheering.
He came back. He lost last year. He's back with a vengeance.
I had a bunch of money on that kid.
He won after correctly spelling the word éclaircissement, which I would totally have Alexis spell right now, but it's just so easy.
Yeah.
I don't even want to waste our listeners' time
Give
with
me a
that.
real challenge.
That's why
That's right, Alexis.
instead a recent study found the most problematic words for Americans to spell.
This is going to be embarrassing when we're comparing it to the Scripps National Spelling Bee.
Words that everybody should know how to spell, but for some reason can't.
Okay.
Like number 5, through.
Like drive-through?
It's not spelled like drive-through, though, with like THRU. It's THROUGH.
Yeah. Sometimes you add extra O in there and it's thorough.
Number 4 is believe. People mixing up the I and the E in the center
Anything
there.
with an I and an E.
Yeah,
Do we have to
does a
put
good
those
job.
letters together?
Number 3, necessary. Is it 2 C's? Is it 2 S's?
Yeah.
2 of both?
I do 3 of both.
I don't think it's necessary for me to tell you the correct way to spell it. Number 2 is separate.
Oh, because the E, or is it an E or an A after the
I think
P?
it's A.
Is it
Yeah, it's that right.
Or is
Right?
it
It's such a violent word. I don't know why you'd even want to spell it. And the number 1 word Americans struggle to spell correctly
It's got to be definitely.
is the word definitely.
Yeah, defiantly.
I'll tell you this, you definitely don't have to know how to spell to listen to Laser Stories. And that's coming up right after this.
This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Hey, it's Brooke. And yeah, I'm a mama too. And I hate to be that mom that gives unsolicited new parent advice, but this one's really important because I'm talking about the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I'm just trying to look out for your baby right now because these things are so unbelievably soft. I'm talking like irresistibly soft. And we as parents, we want to do everything to make our kids' life better. And I know your baby deserves a diaper that is just so gentle on that little tush. So you need to experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. Now that's the type of protection that we all want. And it's exactly why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry softness versus a leading premium diaper. Give it a try for you, for your baby. You both deserve it. And who knows, maybe nap time will last just a little longer. Or maybe those middle of the night wake ups won't happen as often. There's nothing that your baby wants more than a nice dry diaper. Ooh, that's really soft. Huggies, we got you, baby. Oh my God, it feels so good to just pack away the winter clothes and give myself a little refresh for my closet thanks to Quince. The great thing about Quince is you're not buying fast fashion. You're buying clothes that are timeless, lightweight, and far more elevated than anything else at this price. Plus, they're going to become your favorite staples. I'm serious. I'm in love with my cotton model scoop neck tee. It's like my favorite white t-shirt, and I'm ordering 2 more for my summer wardrobe. And my Mongolian shrunken cashmere sweatshirt, I got the one in spicy mustard, is like perfect layering for cool summer nights. And then you see the price, even better, because everything with Quince is half the cost of similar brands. And they do it by working directly with top artisans and cutting out the middleman. So Quince gives you luxury without the markup. And you can feel good about it because Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices, plus premium fabrics and finishes. Give your summer closet an upgrade with Quince. Go to quince.com/Brooke, that's BROOKE, for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's QUINCE.com/Brooke to get that free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/Brooke.
Every day, you moisturize your face, hands, and skin. But what about your dry eyes? It's time they got some attention with Refresh Optive Mega 3, a lubricating eye drop that instantly moisturizes and soothes dry eyes. This moisture-rich, preservative-free formula is enhanced with inactive ingredients like flaxseed oil and antioxidants. Its advanced formula supports all 3 tear film layers, and its moisture-locking technology helps prevent further irritation. Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed, so you can make moisturizing your dry eyes part of your wellness routine. Get lasting relief with Refresh Optive Mega 3. Find Refresh online or in the eye drop section at all major retailers. FSA and HSA eligible.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest for Albertsons and Safeway. This spring, stock up on all your personal care favorites and earn 4 times points now through June 17. Shop in store or online for deals on all your favorite personal care items like Pantene shampoo, Native body spray deodorant, Secret body spray, Venus razors, Always pads, Head and Shoulder shampoo, and Native deodorant, and earn 4 times points. Then use those points for discounts on groceries or fuel. You don't want to miss these deals. Offer ends June 17th. Promotions may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit Albertsons or Safeway.com for more details.
Hear that? That's the sound of a satisfied cat. The kind of purr you only get after serving Sheba Perfect portions. Just snap, peel, and serve. For 2 convenient servings of savory cuts and gravy. So you get more of this with 0 messy leftovers. Shop Sheba Perfect portions at your favorite retailer and earn rewards on the Fetch app today. Sheba, what cats want.
It's the radio segment that's combining 2 of the great footwear brands, Crocs and Heelys, to make a new shoe called Creelies.
Oh,
yeah. Crocs with wheels, the ugliest way to flee a terrible date fast. All thanks to Laser Stories, the segment where we read weird news stories from around the globe, just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other foot finders just don't. This first laser story is out of Utah. You ever lived with someone who did a really lousy job with the dishes? It's more annoying than not doing the dishes in the first place.
Because you have to do it again.
I live with 2 of them, and they're under the age of 10.
Yeah, but it's probably not worth going to jail over.
Whoa.
I say that
I can arrest them?
because a 23-year-old woman named Miranda LaProute got into a heated argument with her roommate over dirty plates not being washed.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Police say Miranda asked her roommate if she'd do the dishes since they were in the sink for the last 6 days and it was her turn. But the answer that she got back was, maybe later.
Oh, after 6 days, they're probably moldy by then.
So Miranda then flew into a rage.
I mean, I don't blame her.
Through her roommate's closed bedroom door and made her fall to the ground.
Okay.
She then kicked her, grabbed her by the hair and neck, and strangled her to the point where she couldn't breathe for 5 seconds.
Oh my God! There'd be a better way to solve roommate problems than that.
Luckily, the cops were called by a neighbor and everything turned out all right. Her roommate did not suffer any serious injuries, and Miranda was charged with aggravated assault.
Man.
Yeah.
That's an awkward night when she gets back from the police department.
Yeah.
You know?
Unclear who's going to be doing the dishes while Miranda is locked up because
You know what?
it still is Miranda's turn.
I think that this is a case where they just need to move to paper plates.
Yeah.
I think that's the only solution for these two.
Good choice, Brooke. This next laser story is out of Asia. A Chinese newspaper called Beijing Youth Daily did a story on how young people in China are paying $5 a day to pretend that they have a job.
Wait, why?
Who? Yeah.
So here's the idea behind it. You go to a shared office, but you don't do any actual work. It's all a ruse so you don't have to tell your friends and family that you're unemployed right now.
So wait, you're using your unemployed time to go into an office and sit at a desk? That is the worst idea possible.
Well, it's less embarrassing than having your family and your friends think you don't have a job.
I mean,
I guess, Jeff. Like, go live your life.
Yeah.
But your parents don't want that for you, bro.
Okay.
They want you to have a job.
Maybe you're 23 and it doesn't matter.
Now, I will say there are some people in the office who actually freelance and need co-working space. But for the ones there who don't, they're paying for a desk, Wi-Fi, coffee, and theatrics.
Hey.
Meaning you'll get assigned fake tasks.
Do you think that they fake type?
Yeah.
For sure.
Like you do when you're on video.
And if anyone asks what you did at work that day, you can show them a bunch of emails and say, oh, they put me on this big project, so I'm buried under paperwork.
Doing an Excel spreadsheet of what? I don't know.
Maybe the best part is you can pay $10 extra to have a fight with your fake boss. So you Venmo the people in the back room along with your computer number, and then shortly afterwards, a man in a suit and tie will walk over to your desk and let you have it for missing a deadline.
So it looks real to the other people who are actually working in the office, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
One woman who's been doing it for months said it's cheaper than sitting at a coffee shop all day,
I can see that.
and it's kind of fun.
Oh.
Why not just sit at home all day? I don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Like sleep.
Hopefully they're using their time there to apply for other jobs.
That's what I'm saying. Like sleep, go apply at jobs, and go back home and go sleep again. Yeah. It sounds fun.
You always have options. This next laser story is out of the Love Loft. 6 years ago, Tinder pranked us with an April Fool's about adding a height verification feature to bring honesty back to dating.
That's
I
funny.
that was a joke. They really should have done that.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened, but now they are testing a feature to allow people to filter by height.
Uh-oh.
So they aren't enforcing what height you report yourself, but they are allowing women to filter out short men.
Oh no, they're all just gonna lie even more now.
Oh, you're right. Wait a minute.
It's gonna just be worse.
They're gonna lie more.
Suddenly every male is 6'2" or higher.
I'm 6'9".
Some people are up in short arms over this. But this isn't groundbreaking territory. Hinge already lets paid users filter people by height, so there is precedence for it. But naturally, some people are complaining about it. One person on social media said, justice for all us short kings.
Hey, I agree. I think the short guys, they work the hardest. Come on.
Another said, it's so hypocritical that men are demonized for having preferences, but it's okay for women. Imagine if Tinder added a weight filter.
Oh, yeah.
Yikes.
That's true.
I mean,
that's a good point.
I do feel like there's not going to be any medium height people soon.
No.
Like all the tall people are breeding with tall people, and all the short people are breeding with short people, and soon it's either going to be 4'2" or 6'7".
You're normal or you're a little person.
Yeah.
That's it.
This next laser story is out of Petopia.
Yay.
A new study found owning a pet costs way more than most people think. And the price tag keeps going up.
Oh, man. Yes.
I feel like I'd spend so much on outfits.
Dude, we got a rescue dog thinking, oh, this is the cheaper route to go. I mean, and we wanted to rescue the dog,
course,
but
yeah.
no. No, $2,000 in vet bills later.
And the caviar cravings.
That's true.
That's rough.
People were asked how much they think it costs to care for a cat or dog for a decade. For cats, the average answer was $5,700. For dogs, around $8,000. But
mostly food?
Oh.
I'm thinking health bills.
Yeah.
That doesn't even sound bad if you think about they had something.
I think we've spent more on.
Yeah.
I mean, my dog's 13 though.
Yeah.
So those were the guesses, but the real numbers are more like 5 times that.
Ooh.
Caring for a cat now costs anywhere from $30,000 to $47,000 over the course of their life.
That can't be.
And
Alexis,
for
you were so right.
I mean, their dental bill alone is thousands.
Really?
Like for a pet. Yeah.
Oh my god.
for dogs, it's
Cats go to
between
the dentist?
for dogs, it's between $50,000 and $60,000.
Oh my god.
Now,
I want to see cat with a retainer.
Yeah.
Like little braces, you
it
know?
does depend on the type of food you buy, whether you get lucky with your vet bills and how much you spoil them.
Yeah.
But it's undeniable the cost for dogs has gone up about 12% in just the past 3 years,
I mean,
and 19% for cats.
I want to argue it, but we get our dog acupuncture once a month.
Oh, Brooke, you're just as bad.
So does this mean we're poised to start living pet-free? Don't count on it. More than 75% of pet owners said they think of their dog or cat as a family member or a best friend or even as their child.
Brooke's like, we signed our dog up for hang gliding lessons.
It's worth all the money.
And that goes for all animals, especially the ones on this show.
Yeah, we are.
And this guy right here,
You're talking about the shell.
he costs about $4,000 a year.
Whoa.
$20 in lettuce and $3,980 in off-brand baby oil from Amazon.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't even have Prime, but he just has to overnight it all.
That's a slick shell.
That sound means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again, same time, on Friday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win Brooks Box!
Today's player has a name that sounds like a discontinued soft drink from the 1990s.
Oh.
And I'm not making it up. Her actual name is Crystal Light.
Hey! That's not discontinued. That stuff is still going strong, Jeff.
Oh.
You could absolutely still buy Crystal Light at the store.
Yeah, in Brazil or wherever. It's
No,
still
here.
legal. Crystal, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you. It's actually white, not light.
We're talking about Crystal
Yeah, but I've heard that before.
Got it. Okay.
I was going to go
sorry.
all about it, the peak lemonade being my favorite Crystal Light flavor. We still
Yeah.
use it when we go hiking.
Oh,
Especially
really?
flavor your water. I don't
Is
know.
Crystal White like a symbolic, family, deep-rooted name, or?
No, I think my mom was just kind of a hippie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely an 80s baby's name.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm a 90s baby.
There
90s
you go.
baby. Oh,
In
my
your
bad, my
face,
bad.
Brooke. Get out of here.
Sorry.
Brooke's leaving the studio, and we can go over the rules real quick,
Brooke's
Crystal.
got a hippie name, too, by the way.
That is true, yeah. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know, and you could say pass, but you have to beat her outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good
All
luck.
right.
Your time starts now. Today is National Cheese Day. What's the top-selling cheese variety in the U.S.?
Cheddar.
Mars is the red planet, but which planet in our solar system is nicknamed the blue planet?
Saturn. No. I'm sticking with it.
What is the national animal of China?
The panda.
Which Charles Dickens novel begins with, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times"?
Moby Dick.
Baseball calls it the World Series, but what does the NBA call their championship series?
I don't know. I don't know.
I respect it, Crystal. Well done. Brooke's going to come back into the studio here. And it says on my screener, Crystal is planning on visiting Amsterdam this summer.
Oh, fun.
Then training over to Belgium and attending a music festival called Tomorrowland. I'm sure there's no illegal substances there, right, Crystal?
Oh, I'm sure not.
Yeah. And hey, you know the steps. You took DARE,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
If you see any drugs in Amsterdam, you report it to the police.
Ooh.
You tell those people, just point them out. Those people over there were smoking things I don't smell. That didn't smell right, officer.
Americans are always so cool at these things, so that makes sense.
You have to take their drugs and do it for them so that they don't do it themselves.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Good, Crystal. Thank you for being the police force of the Amsterdam Music Festivals.
Representing us well.
That's why I'm going, really.
Good. Europe needs you. Now, Brooke, it's your turn. Are you ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now. Today is National Cheese Day. What's the top-selling cheese variety in the U.S.?
Cheddar.
Mars is the red planet, but which planet in our solar system is nicknamed the blue planet?
Uranus.
What is the national animal of China?
The panda bear.
Which Charles Dickens novel begins with, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of
Tale
times"?
of Two Cities.
Baseball calls it the World Series, but what does the NBA call their championship series?
Oh, God, my husband loves it.
Come on, Brooke.
It's the NBA Madness.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Wow.
Championship.
Uh-oh.
Basketball stuff, squeaky shoes
Still
on
wrong.
floor, tall people going at it.
Yeah,
wrong.
your
No.
husband's going to be really disappointed
Dang
in you.
it.
Let's go to the scoreboard and see how you did with Jose.
You have elbows and you have knees, so touch them.
Bolaños.
Very nice.
Bolaños.
Do not interrupt him.
My
Very
bad.
nice.
Sorry, Arnold.
Crystal White, you got one correct today.
Ooh, I'm hoping for one.
And Brooke,
Yes.
2 correct.
We need to get the answers. Is it the NBA Showdown? Is it the...
Once you hear it, you'll be like, oh, yeah.
Let's go over these. National Cheese Day. Top-selling cheese variety in the U.S. is mozzarella.
Oh,
What's
just because
the-
of
oh my
pizza.
gosh.
Mostly
Pizza
because it's used
alone.
on
Yeah.
pizzas.
And string cheese.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mars is the red planet. The blue planet is Earth.
Come on, guys.
We're the blue one with
That's not a fun one
with
to
the
say.
oceans and the water
Y'all
on
never
it.
watch it, Dave Attenborough? Yeah, the blue planet.
That's right. National animal of China is the panda, the giant
Hey.
panda to be specific. Charles Dickens' novel that begins with "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times" was Tale of Two Cities. Baseball calls it the World Series.
Here we
NBA
go.
championship is called the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
I think I had a lot better ideas for branding. I should talk to their marketing team.
Battle of the Balls should absolutely be called it.
So, Crystal, wasn't quite enough today, but just for playing, we are going to give you a pair of tickets to see the Seattle Mariners take on the Cleveland Guardians on June 15th at T-Mobile Park.
Awesome. Yay.
They're so fun to watch.
Yeah, well, kind of.
Sometimes, yeah.
It depends.
Come back and play again soon, Crystal. We're going to do Winbrook's Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest for Albertsons and Safeway. Now through June 17th, shop in store or online for your favorite personal care items and save $5 when you spend $15 or more. Stock up on items like Dove Body Wash, Degree Motion Sense Deodorant, Tresemme Hairspray, Dove Shampoo, Dove Bar Soap, Dove Men's Body and Face Wash, and Dollar Shave Club Blades, and save $5 when you spend $15 or more. Hurry in before these deals are gone. Offer ends June 17th. Promotions may vary. Restrictions apply. Visit Albertsons or Safeway.com for more details.
Dip your toes into 5-star luxury at 3-star prices on a summer getaway to Scottsdale, Arizona. Resort rates start at just $79 nightly, which means you'll be able to indulge in everything Scottsdale has to offer. From epic resort water parks and sunrise tea times to soothing spa treatments, Scottsdale is swimming with endless opportunities for fun, relaxation, and adventure. Take the plunge and plan your getaway at summerinscottsdale.com today.
With PayPal, I can pay now or pay in 4. No interest and no fees. Now feast your ears on this prime-cut musical meat. You can pay your own way. Don't just pay, PayPal.
Subject to approval, eligibility varies. Learn more at paypal.com/pay-in-4.
What does Zyn really give you? Not just smoke-free nicotine satisfaction, but also real freedom to do more of what you love, when and where you want to do it. Why bring Zyn along for the ride? Because America's #1 nicotine pouch opens up all the possibilities of right now. With Zyn, you don't just find freedom, you keep finding it. Find your Zyn. Learn more at Zyn.com. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Have you ever felt that uneasy anxiety when the 4 p.m. hour strikes? The creeping meal-related distress that happens when you don't quite feel prepared? You know, dinner dread. Let's get rid of that unpleasant feeling forever with one word. Stouffer's. No matter what happens, you'll have a dinner plan that everyone loves with Stouffer's. Some chicken enchiladas or a cheesy chicken and broccoli pasta bake is always welcome, whether it's Plan A or Plan D-licious. When the clock strikes dinner, think Stouffer's. Shop now for family favorites.